Good evening to everyone, good evening to our panel, and good evening to our viewers. Thank you for continuously supporting us for our pursuit in knowledge. I am Jake, and our study is, I am a proponent, and our study is about a correlational study between travel time and the grades of university students. So as students, it is understandable that time is an important resource for us, and it is used to for us to study. Although this is not always the case, since our time can be allotted for other economical advantages or other things like traveling from our homes to school. And our as what the other researchers have said, it is not unlikely for students to travel far away just to attend a school that they like because of its quality. So however, this study aims to know if there is a relationship between travel time and the grades of the university students. In this context, the Ateneo de Davao. So, for the importance of the study, I have my fellow researcher.
Hi, good evening, I'm the next researcher. I am Don Angela de Villa Palato. So, for the importance of the study, the importance of this study is to know whether there is a relationship between the travel time and the grades of the Ateneo de Davao University students. Because by doing so, the university would be able to know if the travel time is the factors that affect, if it is the factor that can affect the grades of the university students. If they're able to know that it is the factor, one of the factors that could affect the grades of the university students, then the university would be able to know what adjustments they would make for the students, or it could be what adjustments for the programs or the activities that they do in the school setting, so that the students could also adjust their time. And also, that is for the university. Then also for the students, the importance of this study for the students is the students would be able to know the time management. So if they know that the travel time is really one of the factors that could affect the grades of their grades of them as the students, then it would mean that they would create a balancing they would create a time when what would be the perfect time when they go to sleep or when they study, and also for the travel time going to school and from school. The next is the conceptual framework. So the independent variable is the travel time of students and its significant relationship to the grades of the Ateneo de Davao University students. Next is the statement of the problem. First is problem statement is what is the profile of the respondents. The next is what is the average grade and travel time of Ateneo de Davao University. Then the last statement of the problem is there a significant relationship between travel time and the grades of Ateneo de Davao University students.
So for our null hypothesis, it states that there is no significant difference between travel time and grades of the university students. For our scope and limitations, the scope of this study shall cover randomly selected students of Ateneo de Davao University for the first semester of the school year 2019 to 2020 with their lowest midterm grade of the same school year. Furthermore, the study covers 255 respondents. So for the methodology, as I have mentioned, for the participants, as I have mentioned, the participants were selected through systematic random sampling. We count every 5 students, then we would randomly select a respondent. Initially, the approved number of respondents should have been 380, but since there were invalid answers, plus the researchers were personally did not meet the 380 mark, then we instead of the total respondents supposed to be 268, we deducted those who have invalid or those who did not answer, those who did not answer the selected items. So this leaves us, as stated in the limitations before, 255 respondents. So the table presents the demographics of our respondents. So it shows here the, I'm sorry for this. This is the department. Yeah, department. The department, the students. So CS shows the frequency: 17 from CS, 23 from UMLEP, 4 for NSM, 125 from the School of Business and Governance, 46 from Engineering and Architecture, 5 from the School of Nursing, and 35 from the Social Sciences. A total of 255 respondents. Now, moving on. For the method, for the materials and the procedure, the researchers made a survey questionnaire with questions that were approved by the research advisor, and these questions were administered to the randomly selected respondents through two mobile devices with internet access and directly connecting to Google Forms, where the survey questionnaire was is located. Next, for the methodology, the study used a correlational design, since it is a correlational study, and for the normality testing was conducted using the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test. And we tested the two variables stated earlier in the conceptual framework, which is travel time and grades, and it showed a significant value of less than 0.05. So this means that the data does not follow a normal distribution. Hence, we're going to use for testing the relationship between travel time and grades. Hence, we're going to use the Spearman's rule. Sorry. So for the results, you can see here that the average travel time for Ateneo de Davao University students is 0.73, or if you compute that, that's 43 minutes. That's the average travel time. Then the average grades for Ateneo de Davao University students is 78.69. And for the results, the results of the Spearman correlation test show a significant value of 0.425. This means 0.425 is greater than 0.05. Since that is the case, the researchers failed to reject the null hypothesis, which states that there is no relationship between travel time and grades. So, furthermore, to support this claim, the correlation coefficient is negative 0.05, which indicates a negligible relationship. Basically saying there's no relationship between travel time and grades. So to conclude this study, given the results of the study, the researchers conclude that there is no significant relationship between travel time and grades of Ateneo de Davao University students. So for our implications, the results show that having a longer travel time does not affect the grades of Ateneo de Davao University students. This contradicts, as stated in the reviewer-related literature, the statement by Denise that having a longer travel time, your study time decreases, thus affects your grades negatively. This means that the students in Ateneo de Davao University may choose to travel in longer or shorter periods of time, since travel time is not a determinant of a higher or lower grade. And the university, in the case of the university may also store the idea of revising their programs to adjust for the travel time of the students, since, as I have said, travel time and grades are not related. So travel time is not an indicator, or it's not a determinant of the grade of the student. So that's it for the study.